Pokemon games are one of the best games in history for replayability, but I'm here to tell you today that there's a whole new world of Pokemon possibilities with custom forms, custom shinies, enhanced shiny odds, and so much more. Let me show you how. First of all, guys, we need to give a huge shout out to Team Subbit, who is one of the greatest ROM hackers, customized Pokemon makers in the history of ROM hacking and Pokemon making. You guys can find all of their information down in the description, and that's where we're going to start today, is in their Discord server, which you can access from a link here on their Twitter, or you can find them in other ways as well, but this is the main way that I would suggest finding them, is going to their Twitter page. It's their pinned tweet, and check out their Discord. Now that we're inside the Discord server, you guys are going to definitely want to just check out all these introductory announcements and threads. Gives you guys all sorts of information, rules, roles, frequently asked questions, all sorts of ideas and things that you might think of that you might not have answers to. They're going to be in these early stages right here that you're going to want to check out before you even think about patching any of your games or playing any games from Team Subbit. Next, you're going to want to find the downloads portion of the Team Subbit Discord server. You're going to find a bunch of different options. There's GBA downloads, there's NDS downloads, there's 3DS downloads, there's Switch downloads. They have done so much work. You guys need to check out all of the projects that they've done, and they're always working on more. So definitely check out which ones that are interesting to you. Click on them, and it'll actually give you a pretty good summary of what each game has to offer. For instance, they have forms, custom shinies. It tells you what game that it's specifically made for. Is it randomized? And are their shiny rates different in those games? And then it'll tell you what the original plan was for that game. So for instance, this was Patter's Fire Red Sleep Lock, and then they made this game and they made it publicly accessible afterwards. So check out all these options. Pick what's for you. Today we're going to give you a look at how to do a Game Boy Advance game, which is a GBA game, and we'll show you how to do all sorts of stuff for that and be able to play the game today. Before we get started on actually patching the games, I want to make sure you guys know that in this Discord server, there are installation tutorials already here. I just want to make sure that we get as much visibility on this Team Subbit Discord, because there's so much great work in here that I just want to make this as obvious and easy as possible for people to be able to play these games and really enjoy them. Now, before we get started, you guys want to make sure that you have the correct ROM file on your computer, accessible and able to use. You're going to want to check out whatever game that might be and make sure you have it on your computer. Now, there's not ways. No. Before we get started, I want to make sure you guys have the correct ROM on your computer ready to go to be able to patch these files. Now, I want to put a disclaimer out there. It is illegal to download ROMs from online. You will need to be able to dump the files onto your computer to be able to access them legally. If you don't know how to do that, there's plenty of tutorials, and that's also on the Discord server. Definitely check that out if you guys don't know how to do that kind of stuff. Check it out, and if you don't know how to do it, then you can look up all sorts of different ways. But definitely, before you get started, make sure you have the correct game file on your computer ready to go, and then we can start patching the game. Now, here's the game that we're going to patch today, just for a quick tutorial, guys. This is the Emerald Sleep Lock RAR, or patch, that we're going to be applying. Now, if you guys take a look at here, it'll also give you some documentation, which is a great way to know what you're downloading. Here's a great example of all the Pokemon, the custom typings, the custom abilities, the custom everything, and it also will let you know what the Pokemon specifically look like and what their shinies look like, so you can kind of have an idea of what you're getting into before you download the game, play the game, and get all the way into it. So it gives you a really cool idea of really what you're getting into. So definitely check out these, but then we will get started on the patch. You're going to want to click download right here on the patch, and then you're going to start, and you're going to pop over here, and here we are. We're back, and we're ready to open our patch. Now, once you download that patch, you're going to open up the WinRAR, which is right here. If you guys don't have WinRAR, it is a free and accessible, very easy to use zip opener it's very easy to use for PC users. Now, once you get into WinRAR, you're going to want to be able to open up all these patches. Now, there's a lot of examples here. They basically have made a bunch of different options for you. So if you guys don't want to do any more work or have a different option of how you start and play the game, here's a bunch of different options that they have laid out here for you. We're just going to do patch number 1. You're going to want to extract this file and put it in a place that you want to be in. Now, I've already done so. Then you're going to want to open up the Lunar IPS app, which is in here. The application is already in here ready for you guys. In a lot of the examples they have on this Discord server, there's already a patch application ready for you guys to use. It's very simple. In this example, we're going to use the Lunar IPS. You want to click Apply IPS Patch. You're then going to want to find your patch files, which are right here. Click that, open it up. Then it's going to prompt you to open up a Emerald ROM hack in this case, which we will find right here for myself. Boom, bam, open. And it's been successfully patched. Now, I will say, guys, you need to know that the file will not be renamed. There will not be a new file to play. It's going to be the same file of the Emerald name of the file that you just used. So click on that same file when you open up VBA, and I'll show you guys here right now. And here we are, guys. We have now opened up that exact file that you guys want to check out. And we will get it started here. I will make sure we go nice and here we go, guys. Let's get a look. And if you guys go look at our starters here, boom, we have a custom form Spearow. So that'll give you guys a great example of how to do this. And we know we've done it successfully. Now you guys can definitely go and do this today. Make sure you guys give all the love to Team Subbit. All the links that you're going to ever need are going to be down in the description, or go to their Twitter page. Make sure you check out their Discord. Tell them that GG Gaming sent you and said, hey, this is some great stuff, and we want to make sure that you guys get all the appreciation and all of the love that you should ever deserve on making all these games. Go find out there's been so many people that have worked on so many different games. Go find them on Twitter and some of those social media platforms. Tell them they're doing such a great job and that we're thankful for all the things that they do and allow us to keep playing these amazing games with more and more options every single day. Some frequently asked questions that you guys might want to know. You can, in some cases, re-randomize these games. So if you aren't interested in using these starters that we see here today, there's other options. I know there's a bunch of different patch options on some of them, but sometimes you can also use re-randomizers, the universal Pokemon randomizer, and other things like that. That gives you more options and more variations of the game that you might want or might be interested in. So definitely check that out as well. You guys can ask some of those questions inside the Discord server, but make sure you guys check out those frequently asked questions threads, and that'll give you a lot of answers that you might have that already been answered in the past. So check it out. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys like this kind of stuff. I want to make sure we can give you guys all the access and all the different ways to play Pokemon, because, hey, at the end of the day, we all just love Pokemon. We just want to be the Pokemon masters. All right, guys. See ya. Peace.